It takes a village to support our young people. Mental Health by Natalie Rinehart.
I was lucky enough to walk in the Warrandyte Festival Parade on behalf of Warrandyte Neighbourhood House, where I'm the president of the board. I love that place and my small role in it, the hustle and bustle, being a beacon in the community, a place of connection and belonging for so many. I find it great soul food. I was walking with another local, Tim Lambert, who is also on the board. As we walked and waved at all the smiling faces, we talked about how Warrandyte is such an unusual place with such a strong sense of community, and how we both were drawn not to just the nature, but the people. We feel like we belong, and that's why we like to give back. That sense of belonging is something so many of our young people are failing to experience in their formative teen years. It's during this time they are hardwired to pull away from their parents and towards their peers. But what happens when you don't have a peer group to pull towards? In the 2022 Headspace National Youth Survey, almost 2/3 of young people reported feeling left out, often or some of the time, with many feeling they are cut off from the world. More broadly, chronic loneliness has been compared to smoking 15 cigarettes per day. It triggers stress, which releases cortisol and increases the risk of many health conditions, including reduced immune system function. This is in addition to the depression, anxiety, cognitive issues and sleep disorders that all follow. The fakeness of social media also means they are watching others live apparently perfect lives, while they are often alone in their room feeling lonely and unworthy. In fact, if they become too reliant on social media to distract themselves, they risk digital dementia, which impacts in nasty ways. Go and watch the 60 Minutes episode Brain Drain to find out more about that. There are those who really suffer from frequent exclusion, such as our First Nations kids, neurodivergent, disabled, LGBTQI+, or just plain introverted. If you aren't the sporty or extroverted straight kid, sometimes it's hard to find your tribe. And we all need a tribe. It's essential for our mental and physical well-being.
In comes Launch Collective.
Now you've heard the why. But what is this Launch Collective thing I'm starting? It's about more than providing mental health services. It's about facilitating opportunities for like-minded young people to connect in supported ways. If we can do this better as a community, then half of the young people I see either wouldn't need me or wouldn't need me for long. My wait list is huge, and I barely advertise. But what is it, I hear you ask? Launch Collective aims to provide training for other private therapists to work like me. It's less clinical, fun, heaps of whiteboarding, challenges to take home, sense of control and progression. I have finished training my first small group of therapists, but will be training more later in the year. Tim and Mel are deeply passionate professionals, and you can connect with their services on the website. We do group mentoring together and ongoing information sharing as a community of practice. Start providing more opportunities for like-minded young people to connect in the community. I have trained up to 5 amazing Dungeons & Dragons Dungeon Masters to help understand and support teens through this amazing game. They know D&D and I know young people. We are looking for spaces to run ongoing games across Manningham and Nillumbik. Get on the website to do an EOI for your young person if they're keen. Look at other ways and activities for young people to connect through creative endeavours like art, music and theatre. I'm talking with a range of Warrandyte services about how they can get involved and support. In the next few months, I will also start supporting groups for families and young people who are experiencing some tough times. Down the track, I will be looking to work with support workers and tutors who may like to join the collective as well. The idea is there's a strong entry point for young people, parents and referrers in general support, prevention, early intervention or actual therapy. It's not about competition. It's about bringing our community together to provide a sense of belonging for our young people who may not be feeling it. I see how my clients have already developed a bit of a collective on the Discord server I set up a few years ago. They joke, some study together, they share photos of their pets, some play D&D or go to Comic Cons, or even just say real if someone's having a bad day. Watching them be so deeply kind, fun and inclusive to each other in that space is part of my motivation. My deepest hope is that we can develop a blueprint for how communities can work together and share it more broadly. My call to action in the community. Go and check out the website launchcollective.com.au. I'm hopeful it will be live after the Easter long weekend. Have a look around at some of the services already there, but think more broadly as well. Knowing what you know of your own young people who may be struggling, what would they enjoy? How could you participate? Are there any skills you can share? Get your ideas through to info@launchcollective.com.au. It's not all going to happen overnight, so please be patient, but let's build it so that our young people have a tribe and a space to belong. Until next time, folks.
Natalie Rinehart is a young person and family counsellor and life coach, author and founder of Launch Collective. Find out more at launchcollective.com.au. This story was read by Rebecca Rose and Sandy Miller.